This video is about relationships, one in particular.
No video.
I met Lamar and his girlfriend Josie at Park Social Bar and IT Park a couple nights ago, and really had a good time. Had some dinner, had some thin crust pizza there, and we talked a little bit about relationships and the Philippines. He has been coming to the Philippines a number of times over the years and traveled quite extensively with his girlfriend, which is interesting. Anyway, I'm going to plug this video I took on the way over there, this motorbike video, kind of rushing through rush hour traffic. And I was going to walk there, but I was running late, so I took a motorbike taxi, a hobble for I think 100 pesos, two US dollars. Anyway, let's get back to the relationships. One thing that's important, you know, it is so easy to fall in love or lust here in the Philippines or many other countries as well, where pretty young girls are attracted to older foreigners, and it can be a trap or can be a great experience. One thing I would suggest is spend some time with a person and find out if you're compatible. And what's important, you know, I know there are couples with few things in common, but they still love each other. But here we're coming into IT Park, or not IT Park, Cebu Business District, where Ayala Mall is. A lot of condominiums along here. And for those of you who don't know, I've done over 1,000 videos. I do a lot of real estate condominium walkthroughs, show you what you get, what they rent for, what they sell for, sort of thing. So check out my other videos, cost of living videos, travel videos. The thumbs up and comments always help to support the channel, promote the channel as well. I believe Lamar and Josie were at about their 2-year anniversary of their relationship, and he was going to be headed back to the U.S. here shortly. But he has traveled around, visited the many different cities, even up into, they rented a car, I think, in Manila, and spent some time going all the way around and through the various cities and towns, spending a couple days in various towns and cities up there to see if he just had a feel for the city, if that's someplace he might want to settle down in. She is from Negros, I believe. He said that he was kind of drawn to, he didn't have any particular places that just really popped out as, yeah, this is where I want to live, but he did like Iloilo City, and I did too. I like Iloilo City. It's less than half as big as Cebu City, but it has pretty much everything you would need and want. That condominium right there to the left, upper right, I mean, is Taft Eastgate. Really nice. I think eventually it's going to be a 3 or 4 tower development, and it was delayed for some time, but now it's going up very quickly. It's right across from Landers Superstore, which is similar to a Costco in many parts of the world. Lamar is doing what many suggest is the smart thing to do. He is coming and checking out the Philippines, getting a feel for the Philippines over extended stays, and checking out different areas, traveling and seeing if he's comfortable with the culture, seeing if he's comfortable long term, and doing the research. He still has a home car, and a Harley, and he belongs to a Harley riding club. So he has rented motorbikes a number of times and automobiles here and gone around and checked out lots of different places. And the other factor is spending time, good quality time with your newfound partner to see if you're compatible. Now I'll just tell you a little bit about my relationship. I've been with my partner for a little over 3 years, and she tolerates me. She's really good at at many things, very understanding, patient with me. I'm very patient also. My mother, my sister told me, yes, you're so patient. You're so very patient until you're not. You know, you reach a point sometimes where you get upset. But anyway, when she was unemployed during the travel lockdowns for 5 or 6 months, I'd give her one of my cameras, and she would go out on her own, walking, learning about Cebu City, doing video, bring it back. I would do the editing, and that worked out well. I was married for 11 years. I have had a number of relationships in the U.S. over the years, but I traveled a lot, so I worked by myself pretty much. Uh, did a lot of seminars in different states and cities in the U.S. about noise control. And anyway, I'm used to being by myself. I like it quiet when I'm working, and she understands that, and she's good about not, if she's here, not making a lot of noise. A little tight here. Anyway, when she was off work, we did eat a lot of the same meals, but now that she works long hours, many days, and we kind of like different food. She likes her Filipino food, and I like just whatever I put together at any time. She likes the beef stew type things, calderetas that I make. She likes a few things that I make, but not everything. And she'll tell me, no comment, if I ask her how she likes something I make. But anyway, we have enough food in the house so we can both enjoy what we like. Music, she likes a lot. She likes, of course, Filipino music, but also a lot of the music that I like. I asked her once, "Do you know Tom Jones songs?" Because she likes to sing. I said, "No, I don't know Tom Jones." And then I turned on some Tom Jones music, and she knew the words to every song. So indeed, she knew the songs, but not who sang them. Now Lamar also, he told me that his many trips over to the Philippines, he's met a number of girls, and they just were not the right one. So you have to know. It's important to know when to say it's time to move on, and taking a shortcut through a Filipino area, lots of people. It's one thing I like about the Philippines. You like it or you don't. The people are out on the street. People are out living life, surviving, and they're still happy. I can talk to almost any Filipinos. Anyway, we're back on the main road up here, and just over to the left there, you have the Watergate. See that blue spire, kind of bluish spire sticking up. The real tall building just to the left, that is Cebu Exchange Building. I think they have some tenants now. I've done a video there. The building straight ahead is Avenir Condominium. It's marketed as a business condominium, and I've done video there when it was under construction. And I've got dozens and dozens and dozens of other videos worth checking out. Now somebody's going to ask me, why aren't you married yet? 3 years, my gosh. And it's kind of a personal matter, but I will tell you that, and we've talked about it even early on. There is one or two issues that are important to get resolved, and still working on that. I have told her early on, and had that discussion many times as well, that I came here to travel, and sometimes because she doesn't really like the water that much, so I like to get in the water and snorkel, scuba. So I said, when I take trips, sometimes I'll bring you along, sometimes I won't, and you need to give me that freedom. And she understands that, and reluctantly, I think, because She would love to go along on every trip. But certain level of compatibility is important. You know, you need to adapt quite a bit to their culture. And here's Cebu IT Park. Way back in the old days, this used to be an airport. Back around World War II, I believe. And I'm not sure that when they switched it over. But compatibility, you know, you need to adapt to their culture, but at the same time, it's important for you to discuss your culture and a little bit about your values, your interests. Do they know what your interests are? Um, you know, do you read? Can you have a conversation about your various topics you're interested in? And maybe not. That's why after over a year of not really being interested in foreigners here, I found that to have a conversation with an American, an Australian, a Brit, and other Europeans, same values, similar religious beliefs, oftentimes. I won't get into politics, but oftentimes similar values, just generally. What's your name?
Ariel.
You want to be on camera? All right. You want to take your face mask down? It's up to you. All right. Ariel. All right. Very good. Gave me a really good price on this. But anyway, these two, Lamar and Josie, seem to be a really good match. Spent several hours with them, chatting, enjoying the band here at Park Social. They've got a social restaurant bar in Ayala. They shut down the one in SM Seaside. I guess they just weren't getting enough business down there with the travel lockdowns. Anyway, thanks for coming along. Stay safe, stay healthy. Good luck with your relationship.